Well, welcome back, y'all. I got some new products here from one of my favorite brands in the reloading industry, Ingenuity Precision. If you've not heard of them, they kind of put themselves on the map with this really clever powder trickler that was an upgrade for the AutoTrickler uh, powder dispensing systems. Essentially, you bypassed, like if you had one of the old version 3s, you bypass the external trickler with that system and you use theirs. This is part of that system. It actually has a stand that this goes into, which I'll show you here in a second. But anyway, Paul at Ingenuity Precision has also came out with his complete powder dispensing system that can be used with several different types of scales, like the A&D, some Sartorius models, and as well as that scale from Creedmoor Sports. Well, because he invented his own entire powder dispensing system, of course he had to invent a powder cup too. So he come up with this thing, and you can also buy these off of his website. Just the cup part. I think at the time of this filming they're like $22 or something like that. So pretty reasonably priced. And one thing that's cool about it is the bottom in there is sort of like I'm pushing on it from the bottom side, and you can see it moving. It's like a little trampoline down in there. And what that does is, on his system, the powder drops so fast and so with so much velocity that it was really prone to splashing out of the cup when it would dispense charges. So he had to come up with some sort of way to mitigate that, and this was his answer to it. And it works great. We'll drop a bunch of charges here in just a second and show you how it works with like a V3. But it's a very lightweight cup. I mean, it probably weighs half of what the stock AutoTrickler, this old guy, that's the factory AutoTrickler shot glass style cup, and I bet it's half the weight. We'll see here in just a little bit, but other than that, they're very similar. As you can see, the handle is actually a little bit longer on the Ingenuity Precision cup. I'm trying to center that up as best I can. I guess I could do that. It ain't gonna get much better centered up than that, would it? So you can see the handle is a little bit longer, so that's nice. And it's got got two funnels, and it works really good. Now, I think the ones that he is shipping now is made from a gray material. This is a white one that I think he had an extra. I'm actually letting my dad borrow the gray one right now, so I don't have it here in my possession. But anyway, it's the same cup, just a different color, whatever the material was that he used. So anyway, let's go over here to the scales and dispense a few charges with this thing. Okay, just so in case you're not familiar with the Ingenuity Trickler, I did do a video on this thing when I got it years ago. Right here it is in its entirety. Well, the old version, I think he has since, or he might be in the process of coming out with a new way of mounting the trickler without the side stand. But anyway, this is how they are as of the filming of this video. So there it is. It just sits in there like so. There's his cup inside my AutoTrickler scales. As you can see, there's a regular old AutoTrickler V3. And yeah, let me get the camera set up here and we'll start throwing some powder. Okay, here we go. I have Vitavori N150 in the hopper right now. Let's see. Let me go ahead and try to get this thing started. Oop, I need to put that all the way in there. Oh, you know what? Before we do that, let's talk about the weight. So I've got the scale zeroed out right now for the Ingenuity cup. All right. So here's the factory AutoTrickler cup. Well, I can't quite get it all the way in there, but as you can see, it weighs 506 grains more than the AutoTrickler cup. So if I were to zero out my scales right now, So yeah, the Precision Ingenuity cup weighs 389. The stock AutoTrickler cup, 896. So yeah, it's more than double the weight of the Ingenuity cup. So if you're someone who likes a lighter cup, you're gonna love this thing. So anyway, let's get that back in there, get it re-zeroed. Good deal. All right, we're gonna start throwing some powder. And I don't think I have any in the trickler right now. I've got to load it up. There we go. That ought to be enough. All right. And you can see it trickling away. Let me zoom in here. I've got the target charge set for somewhere around 45 grains. That's usually a pretty good. Let me see if I can adjust this thing up just a little bit here to where you can kind of see what's going on down in there a little bit better, maybe. Yeah, pretty good. Let me dump that one out. There it is, it's done. I'll show you a couple of shots here of how well the cup pours too. See if I can get the light on that just a little bit better. Yeah, that might be a little bit better. It's done. Yeah, of all the testing that I've done with this, I have not seen any powder bounce out at all. And you can see it does not stick, like powder does not stick whatsoever to that stuff. I have not experienced any of that anyway. And like I said, this is Vitivory N150, and it's kind of inconsistent. You know, there's a lot of varget size kernels in there, and then there's like smaller size stuff too. So it's kind of one of the more, I don't know, fussy powders, I think. If there's ever a powder that I can make a mess with, it seems like this is one of them. Like, it's really easy to get powder splash out and that sort of thing with it. So we'll do another one or two here. Yeah, that's all done. Let me get a video or get a different shot here of how well it pours back in. Like, as you can see, I had one little kernel. Let's see, I'm not even gonna tap it, I'm just gonna shake it. That's all it took. I was pouring it like just stupid slow right there. Let me zoom back out here. We'll do that again. No, that's good enough. All right, here we go. We'll try that one more time. Again, I'm just pouring it like agonizingly slow, and as you can see, nothing sticks. So yeah, I've not had any problem with powder sticking to the cup whatsoever. And yeah, it's just it's an awesome design. Like I said, the handle's a little bit longer, a little easier to get a hold of. The suspension system, or so to speak, inside the thing really does its job. I mean, I know if it'll handle the Ingenuity Precision's powder dispensing system, a V3 is going to be no problem whatsoever, because the Ingenuities do dispense powder at a much higher velocity than the than the AutoTricklers do. You know, the AutoTricklers have baffles and everything all up in the funnel there to actually slow down the speed of the powder that's fallen from the initial charge. And the Ingenuity precision system does not have that. It comes out as fast as it possibly could. So yeah, it's a really cool design. Like I said, the ones that if you were to buy one, what would be shipped to you would be in a gray color, sort of similar to the gray color on the AutoTrickler 3D printed material. So yeah, like this stuff. There's my cap for my hopper. That's about the color that the new ones, the new Ingenuity cups are. So thanks again for watching this video. Well, let's see. I'll show you. I mean, we didn't dispense like a ton of charges. I don't know, maybe what, 10 or 15 or something like that. I guess I could show you that, you know, I've not really got any bounce out or anything like that with it. So let's take a peek. I'll cancel out my trickler here. Make room for everything. Gotta take this out. Dump my powder out of it. There we go. All right. So, get my light here. As you can see, I don't see any kernels of powder anywhere around there. And this has been my experience with using that cup. It's just as clean as a whistle. Absolutely no splash out. And it's pretty impressive, and I think it's priced right. So if you guys are looking for a powder cup that's very lightweight and you like having funnels, you know, or like little spouts on each side, as you can see, it can be used right or left-handed, obviously with the spout on each side. You should definitely give these things a try. I think you'll be highly impressed with it. Thanks again for watching, and I'll talk to you again soon.